Yeah, I'm Nicola D'Elia. I'm the head of growth and partnerships at Facebook for EMEA.
Nicola, how big is Facebook in Africa?
Africa is a very important region for Facebook. We recently announced 100 million users, or 80% of those are on mobile. So mobile is really at the core of our strategy in Africa. Our main target, our vision there is to continue to grow the numbers of users. There are over 1 billion people in Africa, so we've got a lot of work ahead of us.
So you've got about 10% basically so far?
Of the population, yes.
Yeah.
Not of the online population, but the entire population, yes.
So which are the big markets?
If we look at, in terms of Facebook users, I'd say Egypt, Nigeria, South Africa are the largest market, which is in line also with the population in those countries.
So you're working with the mobile operators to expand Facebook use. Give me a couple of examples of what you're doing.
We work with mobile operators to expand the numbers of our users, but also to help them improve their business and to increase their data revenue. So we have been working with most of the operators in Africa around different areas. We want to address two main barriers for accessing data, and we do that by working with them. One is affordability, so cost of data, cost of the device, and awareness, make internet and online services relevant for users. We have been working on a lot of pricing campaign with operators, trying different experiments. We tried freemium model with 0.facebook.com, a text-only version of Facebook, available for free, while the rest of the content is available at standard rate. We tried some zero rating campaign, short-term, long-term. We worked with Tigo Tanzania on a recent campaign, and we also launched recently in Zambia with Airtel the Internet.org app that enables users to access a suite of free basic services on top of Facebook.
That's information around things like jobs, health.
Yeah, it's when I talk about free basic services, I'm talking about health, I'm talking about education, finance, job listing, local content. In Zambia, the list of services includes some global partners like Wikipedia, Google Search, AccuWeather, but also a lot of local content providers. So there are job listings like Kokoliko or Zambia Jobs. There is Mama, which is a service that provides advice to women during their pregnancy. So we try to identify content that may be useful for first-time internet users to get them as an on-ramp for their first internet experience.
And are there particular things you're looking at in terms of the device part of the question?
The device is, what we are seeing is that an extraordinary uptake of smartphone penetration. So we work closely with all the partners, the well-established one, and also with some partners that are particularly relevant in certain markets. So we work on different campaigns we want to make sure that our applications are available on device. We want to do some co-marketing campaign with this partner. Device is a key element in the equation, in the user experience. And also we work with device manufacturer to make sure that the Facebook experience is great no matter which device you have.
And what is happening on the advertising side?
The focus for Facebook in Africa is more on the growth. So we want to continue grow our numbers, and with that will also come all our efforts around advertisement. We got an office in Dubai that looks after our partners in Africa and Middle East.
So you've got staff members who are out there.
Yeah, we got
selling advertising on the platform.
Working with the partners to identify ways that we can help them in their digital strategy.
In order to tackle this access issue, you've recently launched an alliance called Internet.org. Yeah. Tell me what Internet.org is doing.
So Internet.org is a Facebook-led alliance aiming at connecting the 2/3 of the world population that is not yet online. 85% of the world population is within reach of the mobile infrastructure, but yet just 1/3 is currently online. So the objective of this alliance is really to bring those who are not yet online on the internet and try to tackle the two main barriers, as I said before, awareness and affordability.
And so, in practical terms, what are you doing?
What we are trying to do is to work with our partners to address this barrier. It's about finding the right model. We're running some experiments so that we can provide, from the affordability side, access to free basic services to operators, users, and on the awareness side, bring a set of services that can represent an on-ramp for the internet in a way that is sustainable for mobile operators, so that they can continue to improve their network and their mobile experience for their customers.
And builds the data use from it.
Yeah, exactly. The idea is to continue to grow operators' business so they can increase their data ARPU and then continue providing better experience for their customers.
You're also doing various things in terms of connectivity.
Yeah.
So what are the initiatives there?
We, as part of Internet.org, we also launched the Connectivity Labs. This is an initiative that looks at different new technologies to provide connectivity, especially in rural areas. So this is something that it's part of Facebook culture in a way, is to experiment, to look at new ideas, and then to make it available to the wider industry in a sort of like an open source format, so that everyone within the industry can benefit from what we discover.
And lastly, you're running a creative hackathon. What will Facebook be doing in terms of engaging with developers and startups?
We start seeing more recently an increasing interest from local developers in Africa around ways they can integrate their applications with our platform. So the idea here is what we do is we provide support and expertise. We share our expertise with local developers that want to better understand how they can work together and leverage our platform to increase growth and have a monetization opportunity for their services.
You'll be engaging with the developer community through things like iHub and
incubators. We have been closely looking at all the Innovation Hub. You mentioned iHub in Kenya, the Co-Creation Lab in Lagos, and the M Lab in Pretoria. So we're looking at all these partners, and we've got good relations with them. And I have to say that it's still nascent, what we have seen, but we're open to any collaboration opportunities and help local developers to come up with better ideas for their products.